folks, it's time for another review. It's time for another cigar. We're fortunate enough to have one stick of this, the Quai Senadores limited edition 2019, released on September 21st 2019, as part of their limited edition releases of Ramon Allone's number 2 2019, Monte Cristo Supremos 2019, and the Quai Senadores. About 3/16 of an inch length, Gran Corona, 48 gauge. You can see pretty rough wrapper, doesn't show much of oil on it. Texture a bit rough. It looks good, honestly. It has some smell, aroma of sweetness when you actually try to smell on the foot, but it looks pretty good. Just a little bit of information on this. Was released on September 21st 2019. It was a private dinner in France on a boat. They announced it. People were able to try it, and it was an time exclusive, limited in France before it actually was released to the rest of the world. So we're about to cut, enjoy, and talk about it. Stay tuned. I like my first impression. I like it. Draw, not too open, not too tight, just enough. A bit of a spice kick in the beginning. I'm not worried about it though. But looking good. Looking good, folks. So stay tuned for the first third, and we'll get back to you with some impression on it. Back with the first third of the Quai limited edition 2019 Senadores. Wonderful, wonderful, man. The burn, quite about, you can say, almost even. No problems with the construction that I can see. I talked about the draw, which is not too open, not too tight, just enough. Complexity of flavors is just amazing. When it opened up a little bit, it opened up with a bit of a kick of a spice, but that toned down, that is well appreciated from my end. I don't like to be honestly like a spice bomb. That I was afraid a bit through the retrohale, but on your tongue, you do feel that hint of spices of the black pepper. There's also some hints of a lemony grass type of thing with some espresso beans going, some sort of a sweetness that you can detect. Most likely cinnamon. Man, so far this is wonderful. I mean, the start anyway. We'll see how it develops going to the second, third, but just impressive, folks. All right, stay tuned. We'll see how this thing develops in the second. Back with the second third of the Quai Senadores. Just a wonderful, wonderful smoke, folks. That profile of flavors. Oh man, it's one of my favorites. Through the retrohale, in the second third, we get this, we're actually feeling a little bit of leather. So there's some sort of leathery, some grass lemon also that you out through the retrohale. The spices toned down a little bit. On the tongue, you still get those espresso, those cocoa notes, that little bit of sweetness. There's some sort of wood perhaps also in there, but it's very, very, how can I say that? It's not as much as evident and dominant, but you feel those notes in the background. So far, pretty surprised, honestly. I'm not used to a Quai d'Orsay that much. I'm not a big fan of Quai d'Orsay, let's be honest. One of my favorite is the 54, but this right now, it's taking that number one spot for sure. Stay tuned, folks. Back with the last third of the Quai Senadores. All I could say is really it has been a wonderful smoke from the first third to the second to the last third. Right now I'm heading to the band right now. It's about and if you smoke a bit fast, it's about maybe an hour and a half. But I have about 2 hours here on this stick, full packed with flavor. There was a shift in the profile with the end of the second to the last third, where now we're getting a bit of different kind of type of notes. We're hitting this barnyard taste with that leathery taste, that a little bit of a sweetness, that those cocoa espresso, you could say that they are actually there from the first until the last. They are still there. It has been such a wonderful smoke, honestly. Now the hunt is going to begin to try to find a full box of this. I'm definitely going to have to find this and stock it in my humidor, because honestly I'd say with a bit of more age on this will be a very good smoke down the line. I really enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it also, and we'll see you soon with another stogie, another cigar. See you soon.